So the first eyeshadow I'm going in with today is Omega by MAC, and I'm just blending that all through my crease on my E35 Sigma brush. I've also applied Painterly Paint Pot on my eyelids just to act as a sort of canvas for our eyeshadows to stick to. I'm now taking Satin Taupe, again an eyeshadow by MAC, and I'm taking that on a MAC 252 brush, and I'm just sort of packing this onto the eyelid as our sort of main base colour. It's a really gorgeous taupey shimmery brown and looks wonderful on every eye colour. I'm going in with another MAC eyeshadow. This one is in the shade Mystery. I'm taking that on my Sigma E45 brush and just placing this darker shade just all into my outer V and crease area just to deepen it up and add some more dimension to our eye. And I'm just going back in with my Sigma E35 brush. I haven't applied any more Omega to this brush, but I'm literally just blending all of these colours out into my transition shade. So now I'm going in with our crease colour, and this is in the shade Fig 1, again by MAC, and I'm just applying this with my Sigma E25 blending brush, and it's not really coming up quite as purple as it was in person on camera, but it was just a really lovely sort of plummy full purple shade, really nice, and I'm just blending this into the crease to be sort of the main focus of our eye makeup look today. So I'm just going back in with that E35 brush and just blending that purple again into my transition shade to make it look a lot more blended. So I'm now going in with my Benefit Porfessional primer. I'm just applying this all over the skin where I have large pores. So I'm concentrating mostly on my nose and my cheek area. The foundation I'm going in with today is the Estee Lauder Double Wear in the shade 1N1, and I'm mixing that with my Mercier foundation primer in Radiance. I'm just mixing these two together to create a nice light luminous finish makeup. So I'm just applying this all over my skin in stippling motions with my F80 flat kabuki brush from Sigma, and I'm just buffing and blending this out onto my skin. I've gone for this combination of makeup products today because I wanted a very luminous finish to my skin, just give it a little bit more of a glow from within and have the eyes as the main focus of this look today. So again, I'm just stippling this all over my skin, paying particular attention to any blemishes that I have as my skin's been breaking out very badly, and I'm also going to take it just a little bit down my neck as well. I'm going to take my Revlon Photoready concealer in the shade Pale and just applying this over any blemish areas or redness that I have in my skin. And I'm just applying this as like a sort of spot concealer because my skin's been quite bad just recently. And again, I'm just taking that F80 brush and I'm just stippling all over where I've applied this concealer and just blending this product into my skin. I'm also going to take this concealer again and just cover up any blemishes, just to add a little bit more coverage because the stippling brush did take some of the product away. I'm now going to set my base makeup with my Collection Lasting Perfection 16-Hour Wear Powder, and I'm just applying this with a kabuki style brush, just patting over the blemishes as I don't want to swipe the product away, and just buffing around where I don't have as much coverage. Going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW15 as usual to highlight underneath my eyes and also down the centre of my face. I've literally just taken the smallest amount and just blending the product underneath my eyes just to create a nice sort of wide awake highlighted effect. So just taking a little bit on my forehead, also on my cupid's bow, my chin and down the centre of my nose. I'm just going to take my F86 brush from Sigma and blend all of this product out. This is an amazing concealer brush and it looks like I'm pressing quite heavy, but I'm literally applying the smallest amount of pressure and this just buffs in concealer amazingly. I'm just going to set my highlight today with my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I'm taking that on my F35 Sigma Tapered Highlighting Brush. This brush is awesome for applying product to underneath your eyes, and I'm just buffing this all over where I've applied that Pro Longwear concealer. I'm now going to finish off my eyes, and I'm taking that Fig 1 purple shade, just running that underneath my lower lash line. I'm just sort of blending it into the outer corner as well, just to connect the whole eye makeup look together. Just going back in with that E35 blending brush just to blend all of this product out and make the look more softer and blended and complete. I'm going to line my eyes today with my Maybelline Eyestudion Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner in the shade Black, and I'm just taking that on my MAC 209 eyeliner brush. I'm just applying this all along my upper lash line, and I'm not creating a wing with this, but I'm taking it all the way in to the inner corner. I'm going to curl my eyelashes like usual with my Tweezerman eyelash curlers, and I am of course going in with my Maybelline The Rocket Volume Waterproof Mascara, and I'm applying this onto the backs and the fronts of my lashes. I just find it holds the curl to my eyelashes so much better if I do this technique, and also with using the waterproof mascara. So I'm applying that on my bottom eyelashes as well. And I'm also going to do a couple of coats of mascara onto my eyelashes today. I'm going to bronze up my skin now, and I'm going in with my Body Shop bronzing powder shade in medium matte, and just applying this with my Chanel No. 2 contour brush, and I'm applying it as sort of a light contour, so to my cheekbones and also up around my hairline. And this brush is just awesome for blending out the product as you apply it. I'm also going to take just a little bit down my neck because my neck is extremely pale at the moment compared to my face and the rest of my body. So I'm now going in with Hoola Bronzer by Benefit, and I'm taking the brush that it comes with and I'm just applying this as more of a harsher contour, and again I'm blending this upwards across my temple and sort of into my hairline. I'm just going to go back in with that Chanel brush just to blend it all out. My blush today I'm using Well Dressed by MAC, and I'm just applying that with an angled brush, which is a MAC 180. And I'm just applying this to the apples of my cheeks and blending it out with a Sigma F15 brush. In with my highlighter today, and it is the Revolution's Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Lights, and I'm taking that on a MAC 130 brush, and I'm just blending this along the highest point of my cheekbone. I'm also taking a little bit down my nose and also on my cupid's bow. After a little water break, I'm going in with my brows, and I am using the MAC Fluidline Brow Gel Cream in the shade Dirty Blonde as always at the moment. And I'm just taking that on a Sigma 75 angled brow brush. If you want to see how I do my eyebrows, I do have a eyebrow video which I will link to in the description box. And I'm just setting that with my number 7 Lash and Brow Perfector, as always. In with some fake lashes today, and I'm using the Red Cherry Demi Wispy lashes, and as you can see I'm just applying them with a pair of tweezers, and I've also used Duo Lash Glue, and as you can see I just sort of place them down with the tweezers and squeeze them, and it's a lovely shot of my forehead, but you can sort of tell how I am applying my lashes just by pulling them about with the tweezers and then squeezing them down. Now my camera completely stopped recording, but here is the finished look. For the lips I applied MAC Snob lipstick and just applied some of that Fig 1 eyeshadow to the corners of the mouth, and that's the look finished. Thank you ever so much for watching. Goodbye.